Hi. Okay, I want to recap again, right? Just for those people didn't join earlier, didn't listen earlier. Actually, I was just sharing on how we can improve our immune system. Or everyone is talking about immune system. We need to boost our immune system, but a lot of people actually don't really know how it works. First of all, why people fall sick so easily? You must be telling yourself, okay, maybe my immune system is low, and some are better, right? And especially the situation now with COVID-19 viruses around, even the restrict movement order have lifted, will be not easy because everyone lifestyle, the lifestyles, going out, gathering, meeting people, so everything will be different from before. So I want to share more about how we can actually improve our immune system. First of all, you must understand how our immune system works. Our body is like a castle, which I actually mentioned earlier, right? So first defense is definitely physical barrier, our skin, mucous membrane. How the skin actually work is like when a pathogens, right? Pathogen is those microorganisms actually harmful to our body. So when it touches the skin, our skin actually secrete a toxin that block against those pathogen, right? And our mucous membrane. So our mucous membrane, how it works is when the pathogen enter, the mucus will force it out, will block and force it out. Just like when we cough, that phlegm, when we sneeze our nose, there are actually those mucus. So there's a first defense. The second defense, once this pathogen get through it, the second defense, it's our non-specific immune cell, which is the macrophages. One of the example is macrophages. A lot of them, but one of it are macrophages. They are like very important immune cell. What they do is like they patrol around and then see any intruder. So once they find this intruder, they will engulf. They will engulf and they will digest. They will digest and slowly they will take a small little piece of the image, like call it DNA, right? RNA, DNA, a small image, and paste it on the surface of its self. And they go around and then send this signal to the third defense line. So to tell this a white blood cell, the T cell and B cell, say this is the one. This is the one coming in. Please get yourself ready. Get yourself ready, full force. You activate the whole immune system. So this immune system, that's how the whole thing works. So today, actually, I want to share about macrophages, right? The importance of macrophages in our body because it reacts to any pathogens. Any pathogens means any dust, bacteria, you name it. Haze, we have haze like twice a year. All these are pathogen, harmful organism to our body. So macrophages is very important in the way of it has 4 important roles. One of the roles, it protect our body. Second, it regulate the whole immune system. Third, it eliminate age and abnormal cell. Fourth, then it repair. Okay, I'm going to go through slowly. How it protect the body, like I mentioned just now, it engulf. So this engulf process is actually called phagocytosis, meaning engulf, digest, send signal to the third line of defense, the T cell and the B cell, right? Very important communicator, right? So without them, T cell and B cell will not work, right? You see how important is it? So then it also acts a communicator to regulate the immune system. So when everything finished, when the war is over, it will tell the whole immune system, say, calm down. We are fine now. We are okay. Just go back to your original position. Just go back to normal. Everything is normal, right? It's to avoid fighting, attacking each other, the good immune cell. Just like autoimmune disease. If some of you actually know what is autoimmune disease, it attack each other. It attack the good cell, which is not very good, right? So third, it eliminate age and abnormal cell, which is like the old cell, bad cell. For example, fatty lipids, and uric acid. Those that have burden in our body, those you really have to get it off. Otherwise, you feel heavy, your blood circulation decrease, and all these things. Then lastly, of course, repair cell. Damaged cell have to be repaired, right? For example, the womb healing. Some people will have a very fast recovery of the womb, the cuts, while some are not. In fact, some never recover, right? So this actually macrophages need to work for the repair of the cell. So people will be asking, if it's so important, so how do I need to activate it? So a lot of times when we say inactive macrophages is immune disorder, right? And a lot of high chances is definitely due to aging. When you get old, your immune system drop, right? And of course, environmental pollution. Look at the haze, twice a year. We can't avoid that. You just have to live with it. Then of course, lifestyle, insufficient sleep. Right? I hope everyone is sleeping well now, right? Staying at home, but do sleep early, right? And then lack of nutrient, too much of junk food, and of course, lastly, mental stress. Mental stress, everyone go through this stress. Now you have household stress. When you go out, you have work stress, like you're full of stress. So that actually will cause your immune cell to be inactive, right? Actually, how do we activate these macrophages? Macrophages is always in our body. They don't die. They are just in sleeping mode. They're just sleeping, waiting to be activated. So how do you activate? It's you give them food, you give them nutrient, you give them vitamins. So that's why we have a Shiruto. We have Shiruto here. Just 1 gram of this, easy to carry around. You give them. This is like a vitamin for immunity. Right, so you ask me, what is in this Shiruto? So Shiruto contain IPPA1. Okay, where this IPPA1 come from? Now this IPPA1 came from wheat extract, collected from a patented fermentation. So you ferment and then you extract this IPPA1. So this IPPA1 is a vitamin. It's in food, functional food. Right? How this IPPA1 work? It's when you take IPPA1, it's actually bind the macrophage surface receptor called TLR4, right? So this macrophage is sleeping. So when this IPPA1 come and absorb the IPPA1, it sort of unlock it, and then it bind it, and it start to activate. So when it start to activate, it start to move, and it start the engulf operation. They call it operation. It engulf and digest. So this whole process of activation of macrophages actually been awarded as the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2011. So this patented fermentation process to get IPPA1 activation of immune system help to inhibit infection and regulate immunity, of course, regulate metabolism rate, and improve wound healing, which we all of us, we need this for a better health, right? So people are asking me, we have a lot of things that we can take to improve our immune system. Yes, they are superfood. Yeah. Also food with high antioxidants, full of antioxidant. Then also food with lactic acid bacteria, for example yogurt, for example probiotic, that's good for our tummy, our guts. Then next, products or food that has beta glucan, for example mushroom and fungi, 灵芝, all these are good, definitely good. IPPA1 activates macrophages 1,000 times more effective than all this, than beta glucan, than lactic acid bacteria. That means, number, I'll give you a number. For example, 1 gram of this equivalent to 1 liter of yogurt. So you have to take a liter of yogurt or 1 kilogram of mushroom. Can you take that? And can your body absorb? So that's the thing, whether it can be absorbed. So next, it's how this IPPA1, how it activates and how it helps the body, the health. So it helps to reduce the mortality from parasite infection. For example, contaminated water. You know, when mommy with baby, when they take it, it's actually will lead to fatality, no good to the baby, right? And then also it reduces skin problem, dermatitis by 71%. Very, very high and very, very effective. Eczema, psoriasis, it will help by up to 71%, right? That's a study. So it also clinically proven to reduce allergic reaction. Allergic reaction, for example, hive, right? Sometimes you eat something wrong and you get swollen eyes. This actually happen a lot of time now. I'm surprised. I'm not sure it's the food, it's the water, not fresh. Kids have that, adults have that. You eat something wrong and you get this hive reaction, and you were saying, "Oh, I never have this problem before, but why do I have that now?" Right? All this. Then it actually effectively reduces high cholesterol. When your macrophages are active, they actually remember I say engulf, digest all these fatty lipids. So fatty lipids have been stored into your artery. So what they do, they cannot get rid of. These macrophages actually get around and eat them up and then expel. Right? So next, it reduces gastric ulcer. And then lastly, it helps to repair insulin producing cell and maintain insulin production for type 1 diabetes patient, right? To delay the disease outbreak. So instead of maybe taking the jab for 3 meals a day, maybe you need to delay to 2, later to 1, you know. So it helps you to reduce the dosage of drug. So lastly, I want to share it's this IPPA1. The history of IPPA1 is not new. It's not now. It's actually about 30 years or more than 30 years ago, they actually found out the importance of macrophages in maintaining health. Right? And subsequently, they actually found out the activator of macrophages, IPPA1. They found out extraction from it in 1988. So 1990, the research done by taking IPPA1, injection of IPPA1, it helped to prevent and improve various diseases. 1992, published an article saying that IPPA1, by taking IPPA1, they can help on atomic dermatitis, improvement of hyperlipidemia, prevention of gastric ulcer, and so, a lot more. 1997, this whole process, activation of macrophages using IPPA1 actually subsequently in 2011 been awarded a Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. Very good. Now 2006, IPPA1 was launched as a functional ingredient. Right? And then 2010 until now, Citra was set up in Japan, continued to study the usage of IPPA1 in maintaining our health. Right? So this is IPPA1 in our Shiruto, edible. It's about 1 gram. How does it taste like? It's blueberry flavor, right? Nice. And it's very easy to carry around. When I travel, I carry boxes, whole boxes, 2 boxes at least. And then it's vegetarian friendly. So this is GMP certified and halal certified. And as I say, vegetarian can eat. And who should take? Kids. Kids, we recommend probably above 2 if they have not much of health issue, above 2. So they can help to improve their immunity, definitely. Yeah. Reduce frequency of illness. For adult, we have to reduce for allergic reaction. Right? As I mentioned earlier, nowadays, you wouldn't know. Right? And speed up the recovery time. When you fall sick, I always say 3 days. 3 days, 4th day, back up, back to work. Right? Elderly, definitely help to improve immunity. Have to improve immunity and reduce infection rate, right? So recommendation is children just one a day, just maintenance. For adult, because depends how old you are, for me, I take 2 to 4, at least 2 to 4, right? So I wish everyone to have a good health, right? So when this restrict movement order lifted, everyone will be back to their work, to go out. So I hope everyone keep their immune system up, because you wouldn't know what's outside, right? After this MCO lifted. Incubation period for this COVID-19 is about 28 days, right? So still keep your personal hygiene, good personal hygiene, wash your hand, eat well, sleep well, stay safe, stay calm. Right, mental stress is also one of the problem. Right, so my sharing is till now. Do keep in touch, and I'll see you soon.